You're listening to Miscast Commentary.
Hey everybody, how we doing? Joe Findlay here. Welcome to another Coming Attractions episode of Miscast Commentary. Missing today is Todd Tebow the Sailor Murray. The sea had called him back. A little bit of a backstory here. We had recorded ahead of time for quite a bit, and then as we were going to continue to work ahead before he went to work, I got pretty sick. I got strep throat, I got some extra infections going on, so I was laid up for almost 2 weeks. And then when I got better and I texted him and let him know, I'm like, hey, I'm ready to record again, he had been called back to sea. So that's where he's at today and will be until the new year. Good news is we have recorded most of our episodes for the remainder of the year. I will be in search of some worthy guests to take his place for a couple of episodes just until he's back and we're recording again. So look forward to that in the near future. Not much to talk about in the way of news today. I went and saw Thor Ragnarok last night. That was pretty awesome. I refused to go see Justice League because I remain to be awesome. And all I've heard from it so far is that it's not particularly good. So yay, dodged a bullet. I have seen a lot of the weird CGI Superman lip because of all the reshoots. Anybody who doesn't know about that, they did a bunch of reshoots, but he had grown a mustache for Mission Impossible that he couldn't shave. So they just shot it all with the mustache, and they literally just CGI'd out, and now he's got a really weird-looking face. So check that out. You can find that online. It's pretty easy to come across. I've come across it about 50 times today, and I have not been looking for it. But really, what else is happening out there except all these continued sex scandals going out over and over and over again? And strangely, that ties in very well to our next movie that we're going to be doing. Todd and I recorded a while back as part of our all-nighter that we did. Anybody who hasn't seen that, you can see a little documentation of that on YouTube. If search for our Miscast Commentary page, or just search Miscast Commentary all-nighter, you'll find it no problem there. Check us out. It's actually a particularly funny one, I think. But yeah, that's one of the movies that we actually did during that, so you'll hear us. And we did Predator. So the tie-in, sex, predator, that, yeah. I'm tired. It's just me by myself here. And, it's lonely. I'm not gonna lie. I look out to the moon, and I hope that Todd's seeing the same moon. And we sing a similar song that is not in any way American Tail related, because we don't want to get sued. But if we're not staring at the same moon, we're probably being hunted by the same predator. So let's take a listen to that trailer.
We are a rescue team, not assassins. Now, what do we gotta do?
In a part of the world where there are no rules.
We pick up their trail at the chopper, run them down, grab those hostages before anybody knows we were there. What do you mean we?
Deep in the jungle, where nothing that lives is safe.
You lose it here, you're in a world of hurt.
Showtime, kid. Knock, knock.
An elite rescue squad
You're bleeding, man. I ain't got time to bleed.
is being led by the ultimate warrior.
We need the best. That's why you're here.
But now,
What's got Billy so spooked?
there's something out there waiting for us. And it ain't no man. They're up against the ultimate enemy.
Holy Mother of God.
Nothing like it has ever been on Earth before.
She says the jungle just came alive and took him.
We cannot see it.
No blood, no bodies. We hit nothing.
But it sees the heat of our bodies and the heat of our fear.
Whatever it is out there, it killed Hopper. And now it wants us.
It kills for pleasure.
He was skinned alive.
It hunts for sport.
It's killing us one at a time.
We're all gonna die.
But this time, it's picked the wrong man to hunt.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Century Fox presents Arnold Schwarzenegger. Predator. The hunt begins Friday, June 12th at theaters everywhere.
All right, so that's Predator in case you didn't know. So make sure to check that out next week. We're going to have, we have a lot of fun with that one. I got a lot to talk about. We both do. Neither one of us stays silent last I checked in any of these things, and I do check every time. We're going to keep this short, without the conversations going on. I don't want to bother you guys too much with a back and forth of just me. So, I do just want to mention again how much we appreciate everybody who does listen to the show, and we want to continue to grow. So anybody out there who's listening to the show, always tell somebody, let somebody know we exist. Share it with a friend, like it wherever you listen to it, or share it on Facebook, or, write down comments. That's always really helpful. It's metric stuff for all these different places like iTunes and SoundCloud and stuff like that. It's actually really good for us as far as getting featured is concerned. I've seen some podcasts that are kind of upstart like us, not part of a podcast network or anything, actually make some pretty good lists of, podcasts to check out. So help us put the name out there. Point people to our website, miscastcommentary.com. Point people to our social media. So Twitter at Miscast Podcast, our Facebook page, our Instagram at Miscast Commentary. Any which way you can help them find us, we appreciate it very much. That could be your Christmas present to us. Our Christmas present to you, I'll keep it sort of confidential. I won't tell you exactly what it is, but we do have another bonus episode coming for this Christmas. Yeah, and we're keeping the tradition alive a little bit. I will let you in on that secret in a little bit. Well, not in a little bit. On Christmas Day, you'll find it out. You'll find out what's going on. But anyways, it's a little bonus that we can do for you guys. It's quite literally the least we can do. But as always, thank you guys so much for listening. We hope you continue to listen. And like I said, like us, subscribe to RSS feeds, whatever you got to do, pin your friends down. Well, don't pin them down. Actually, I think we're now beyond that officially. Don't pin anybody down and tell them to do things. Just ask them nicely. And if they say no, then you, play our podcast into a plant. I think is that acceptable? I don't really know. Todd's not here to keep me in check, so everybody thinks I'm the stable one. It's not true. So in the meantime, tune in next week. We got Predator coming your way. Old-fashioned Arnie at his best. You got some Jesse the Body Ventura in there. You got two governors kicking ass and taking names. One of the first uses of the minigun in a movie. Carl Weathers not being Apollo Creed for a change. You got other people, because I've got cool stuff to say about them later and like little revelations. So enjoy that when it comes. And I think that's it. So we will see you then. I miss you guys. I really, really, really hope to see you next week. Bye-bye. I love you.
This has been Miscast Commentary with your hosts Joe Finley and Todd Murray. Executive producer Joe Finley. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen. Visit www.miscastcommentary.com for all news related to the podcast. Miscast Commentary is a Miscast Media production.